Squats are a great exercise to shape up the legs and your booty, Scott.
And the booty.
Yes.
But you want to make sure you're doing them exactly the right way. Taylor Bidmead, manager of Fitness Together in Rocky Hill. She's telling us about areas of the body to keep an eye on when you're doing squats.
Yes.
You're like a pro at squats. You're like a pro squatter.
I'm a pro squatter.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you're a pro squatter.
Just because I can do it in a dress and heels, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly.
Perfect.
You got to put your legs shoulder width apart, right?
Yes. So it depends on the person, what's comfortable for them. The thing that you want to use as a cue when you're looking at your squats is to make sure that your knee stays in alignment with your toes, and that you can see your toes the entire time.
I'm totally wrong already, because I would go like this.
Okay. And let's do your squat.
My squat right now?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Right? Not bad.
So I'm seeing your toes pop up. You got a little bit of tightness going on, which is why you're going extra wide, and that's okay. What we call that is a modification.
So this is a modification of a squat.
Yeah.
Ooh, you can modify.
All right, very good.
But now, also, we're really talking about this because we want to tone that area.
Yes.
I have heard that every time you do a squat, when you come up, you're supposed to squeeze if you want to tone that area.
Yes.
Is that true?
So I'm finding more and more often than not that people really don't understand what to do with their pelvis during a squat.
I didn't even know it was involved.
Me neither.
So we have people using a lot of the glutes on the underside, but you also need to include the glutes on top, which are your glute minors, which are on your lower back. So when you're doing a squat, you really want to come down and you're pushing your butt up towards the ceiling. So you think about pushing your sacrum up towards the ceiling. Just like when you are working your core, you think about pulling your pelvis forward to include your transverse abdominal. When you're doing a squat, you're working the backside. So you tilt back and up. So you're not leaning back, you're actually tilting up.
I'm a pretty big leaner.
So when you come down, lean up and pull all the way up using all of your glutes.
So your
start from here
buttocks to the air.
Let's do patty cake. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Are you kidding me with this? I don't know what the heck I'm doing. My buttocks is to the air and I'm squatting.
But this is effective because these muscles are big, so when we work them, we burn even more calories.
Yeah, your glutes are your biggest muscles in your body as long as you're working to build them.
Oh, seriously? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so a lot of misconceptions that your quads are your biggest muscles in your body, and they're not. It's actually 4 individual muscles that run together. It is the biggest muscle system in the body, but your glutes are actually the biggest muscles.
My trainer had me work out glutes yesterday.
Good,
so
good trainer.
Yeah, well, he's got me on this contraption where you put your foot back and you step back like this.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's really incredible. But he loves doing the squats.
Yes. So for people watching at home, and maybe you want to just do some squats with us, get off the couch, how many should we be doing to make it effective? Like if we want to just incorporate this every day, because you can totally do this at home. Maybe you want to do it during all the commercial breaks of a show.
So if you want to figure out how many
Notice how
squats
they cut me out of the shot.
you should be doing in your reps.
I love it.
A good way to test that
that
is to do 20 seconds of squats and write down how many you could do in that 20 seconds.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Repeat that 4 times, and your lowest number is the amount of squats you should be doing for reps.
Yes, I maybe told you that because the lowest number that's how many you can do properly. And you can go up from there, but if we're doing too many, then we're losing form. That's how we get injured, or we're really not doing the right thing for ourselves.
You got it. And another important thing to look for when you're doing your squats is to check your knees on your way down. Make sure you don't have any buckling or bowing.
Okay. You know, I almost came up with my own contraption to do squats. I was going to call it the Scotty Squatty, but I didn't. I got into television instead. All right, well, that's it. Thank you, Taylor. To get in touch with Taylor and her team, head to fitnesstogether.com/Rocky Hill.
The studio is located on New Britain Ave in Rocky Hill.